Bitcoin update, August 1st, 2024. Bitcoin is dipping today and this week, and I just want to chat about what it's doing and just show you the charts. So, very briefly, go back to October 2023 when Bitcoin turned bullish and pumped all the way up here to the ETF launch. There was a sell the news. This was a sell the news event. Took a little dip for roughly 2 weeks and then pushed all the way back up to a new all-time high of 74,000. And since then, we have been in this range. So I want to zoom in and show you exactly what Bitcoin is doing in this range that goes back all the way to March. So we peaked in March and then we had a pullback. Ran back up and got rejected at the top of this, and we came all the way down to the bottom of this range. We wicked down to around 57,000. Still in this range, just at the very bottom. Then we ran all the way back up to the top of the range, call it 71,000. Got rejected, came down a little bit, had a double top of around 70,000, another rejection, and then we went bearish and came all the way down to the bottom of this range. This was the beginning of July, and then we ran all the way back up to literally the exact top of this range at 69,000. Now in here, there was a lot of bullish momentum based on politics. You had the Trump attempted assassination. For the couple minutes he was on the ground, the market was tanking. As soon as he stood up and people realized what had happened and that he most likely will win the election, it started to pump. Then you had a Bitcoin conference pump where you had Trump and RFK explaining their plans for Bitcoin, which are very, very bullish, and you had another pump. So, but we did get rejected at 69,000. And personally, I believe that it is based on the election. I think that the market is not sure exactly who's going to win. And so it's just pulling back conservatively until we get a little bit closer. Well, here we are now, okay? We went to the top of the range. What do you think is going to happen? It's most likely, and in my opinion, going to come down and test potentially 57,496. That is the top of the golden pocket. We have definitely found support there before, but it would not surprise me at all to come down to around 55,000. As you have a descending channel, it goes a little bit lower each time. Last time we were around 56, 57. It can come down to 55 and possibly touch 54. But this is what's happening. Until we break this line of resistance, I think we're coming down. Okay. So now the last thing I want to say on this is once you understand that Bitcoin is ranging up and down, if you're not just a long-term holder where you don't really care about this, you've got like a 1 or 5 or 10-year plan, but if you're trying to make money in this particular bull run, I would highly recommend taking profits when Bitcoin is at the top of this range. And then when it's at the bottom of this range, take that money and rebuy into it, and then it's most likely going to run back up. rinse and repeat. That's what's happening. Ran up, fell down, ran up, fell down, ran up. It's currently falling down right this minute. If again we don't find support at 57, I think we absolutely could hit 55, and then we'll start to push back up. The only other thing is if you pay attention to the fear and greed index, which I do, you will see that when it's at a bottom of a range, it's on the fear side, which is another indicator to buy. When it's at the top, we are in the greed. So if you don't use that indicator, that's just another way to say and see when to sell, when to buy. And so anyway, I just wanted to show you guys what's going on with Bitcoin. I'm still extremely bullish. If you zoom out just a little bit, we again have run up from like 25,000 in October, and we're sitting at 63,000. If you'd asked me in October, hey, would you be cool with a $63,000 Bitcoin in July and August? Yes. Yes, it would. It's just ranging. In my opinion, no reason to stress. And again, if you want to make some additional money on these swings, buy fear, sell greed, and repeat.